Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be taking a look at a different kind of project that I don't usually cover on this channel. I know we're primarily crypto gaming, but I got some questions on Solchat. I brought it up in a previous video of mine, bringing or talking about Solana picks that I was currently looking at. So I wanted to do a little bit more of an analysis on Solchat and give you my stance on it and kind of back up where my stance was in that video. So if you guys are a fan of videos like this that we put out and we bring to your attention, projects like this, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So first of all, what is Solchat? It is a Solana communication protocol. So think of it almost as like a texting feature on Solana. And again, I brought this up in my Solana portfolio, high risk Solana portfolio video I put out, I don't know, about a couple weeks ago now. So we'll do a quick video here on Solchat in case it hadn't got brought to your attention, or if you're looking for projects on Solana outside of gaming to kind of broaden your portfolio, give you exposure to other narratives. I'll give you my opinion on their chat token, how it's been performing, and where I think it could potentially go. So right here, you can kind of see their UI here within their DApp here. Again, you get in, you connect a wallet, you can text people all through just wallets. So you can text somebody else's wallet, kind of just like that, all on Solana, and you just pay, I think, a very, very minimal, texting fee. So again, it's kind of like an anonymous way of texting people. Obviously, you have to have somebody's wallet address to be texting them. You can send them invites, stuff like that. But one, I think partly a lot of what has given this token a lot of attention is that it is on Solana. Granted, it does have some good partners like Crypto.com, Phantom, Solana, I believe Jupiter, to name a couple there. So it does say again that Solana or Solchat is a communication protocol on the Solana blockchain, offering text, voice, and video calls similar to Web 2, but in Web 3 environment. It utilizes Solana's gas fees or low gas fees and stores messages and group chats on chain. So priority is a must with encrypted interactions and peer-to-peer audio video calls via web RTC to enhance security. So again, you can do more than just texting. It is the all-around messaging platform on Solana. So very bullish there, in my opinion. Again, is doing something a little bit more unique on the Solana blockchain that I'm not seeing a whole lot of projects doing. Granted, like I always say, there's not a whole lot of projects. When you really compare Solana to something like Ethereum or BNB that's being built on Solana currently, and we've seen how Solana's been performing. I mean, we saw it immediately climb up, over $200 here very recently. So obviously, I don't think Solana's done at all for this bull market. I think it still has quite a ways to go, in my personal opinion. So I am looking at projects that are being built on Solana for that money to kind of trickle down here. Again, looking at more of its futures, we can already see, again, it's primarily messaging, but you can do payments, so you can send Sol as payments to your friends. Think of it almost, as I say, similar like Cash App, Venmo, Facebook Pay, stuff like that. So again, that's nothing super crazy new. I mean, you could just send Sol to each other's wallets anyways, but now you can do it through a more, messaging app where you can kind of see it in real time. You can verify text. Hey, did the payment come through? Did you get it? Since you're all right there on the same platform. So they have the roadmap here of what they have going on. They have good partnerships, obviously, that we went over with originally. They have exchange listings that are coming out, and they already have had some come out. Again, they do have a white paper here you can take a look at, which pretty much goes over what their platform's about. Again, we went over it essentially already, but if you look at the gas fee, it kind of tells you what you can expect. So to get into it, you have to register on the app, which incurs a cost of 0.04 Solana. Not a whole lot. Essentially, it's, again, kind of like getting a phone, except right on your Solana wallets, or Solchat as well. Or users can add more than 150 wallets as friends with minimal gas fees involved. You can initiate chats with people. Just each user has to pay a 0.02 Sol gas fee for messages, and then following messages, or honestly, it's like nothing. I mean, it's even less than pennies for fees, as we're pretty familiar with Solana. Video and audio calls are free, so essentially this could be a free phone. Essentially it's a free phone if you sign up and you want to talk to your friends that way. So very interesting there. Again, I like what I see there. This is kind of the DApp. I'm not signed in right now, but you could be at home, you can add friends, you can call them, text them, send payments. Again, they have like this little payment button here, so you can send the amount of Solana of what to send to what friend. If you look at their chat token, this is where it gets very interesting. We do see that they, on the right hand side, they are listing on Baguette. Probably at the time of this video that you guys are watching it, it's already been listed on Baguette. So they did just get one of their first centralized exchange listings. It's actually their first one, so always good to see an exchange listing happen. Now, one thing to make note is, yes, it's had an insane run. I did bring up Solchat a little bit early on, around that. I was bringing it up. I hinted at it at one of my videos early on this year, and then again in my most recent video. So, you know, I personally was accumulating Solchat on this initial pump right here at about 10 to 20 million dollars in market cap. I think around like 10 to 12 million, honestly, right there, because I saw again it was blowing up on Solana. Everything was getting AI hype, craze like that. And I mean, some people like to put Solchat in a AI bucket, but it could fall. Broadly, we've seen other similar projects in the Solana or in the AI narrative. So I could see it kind of falling into an AI narrative, but I would really put it more in like in a social fi narrative sector personally. But I think it is going to get some of that AI liquidity as we've seen over the 1 month since they've been out. It came out earlier this year, so if we go, market cap won't show me, but it came out earlier, about middle of February of 2024, and then, I mean, this thing has just climbed. It was under $1 million at market cap at one point, stayed stagnant for about a week, and then it just shot up so quick from, again, those $3 million levels. Shot right up to, I think, 50 million, and then it stayed stagnant for about another week or so, and then it just shot up again to $150 million in market cap. So if you were getting in again at those $3 to $5 million range, even a $2 million, I mean, you're well over a fixed 50x at this point. Again, I was getting in about 10 million. Full disclosure, I still have some Solchat. I think it's going to go higher, but I could be wrong. I have taken a little bit of profit, so I'm not too worried if it doesn't. But either way, I'm pretty bullish on Solchat. Now, would I be buying it today? Now, that's the question I do want to answer, because, again, like I said, we've seen it run so hard. Granted, it is on a little bit of a retracement here, so granted it's up on the 1 day, but it is on the retracement. I do think Solchat's going to continue getting the hype it's getting. I mean, it's having insane daily volume. It's on Solana. Solana's doing very well right now. Again, AI coins are still doing kind of hot right now. Again, I think it's getting some of that liquidity as well. Whether you want to put it there or not, I think it's getting some of that attention. So, it's hard to say. I mean, it's up to you. Again, nothing I say here is financial advice. I bought a lot earlier, so it is hard for me to say. It's not something that I'm accumulating right now. I think I'm just going to let my position kind of sit and ride this thing out, because I think we will go a little bit higher. How high? Nobody knows. I mean, this isn't, reinventing the wheel. It really is just about the adoption. How many people are going to use Solchat, Solchat's protocol here with their messaging function. If anyone, the co-founders of Solana, if they talk about it, if, bigger influencers talk about Solchat, they could obviously do something for it, for the price action as well. But they're going in the right direction. They keep updating it. They are pretty active on social media. Again, they're getting exchange listings, starting with Baguette, which is, kind of a tier 3 exchange listing. So if they get higher ones, obviously they can bring a little bit more attention, a little bit more accessibility to their tokens, since right now it is, besides Baguette, it is only on Dexes, Radium, and Orca. That's it. So that's, again, just a quick overview on Solchat, because, again, and Jupiter, it looks like, because, again, I brought it up in, one of my recent videos, and I got a lot of questions there, because it is outside of the normal tokens that I talk about, which is crypto gaming. Yes, I do hold tokens outside of crypto gaming. Not as many. Most of my portfolio is in gaming, as you guys are well aware if you're familiar with my channel. But, again, I think it would be foolish, not necessarily foolish, but a little bit higher risk than needed if you only focus on one sector. Now, I do say if you're new to this, stick to one or two sectors, but I do think that gaming and AI are going to be some of the hottest sectors, and really underneath AI, some stuff like SocialFi, stuff like this, maybe could be fallen under like a couple brackets or some narratives within that overall narrative. And I think Solana is going to be very hot this bull run, and I'm always looking for, innovative Solana projects building on Solana, that this is new for this bull run. They haven't gone through one before. And as we saw with Solchat, it recently launched in 2024, quickly skyrocketed up. It's taken a little bit of a retracement, but again, We saw it last time take a little bit of a retracement, then went up. Again, I stress, not saying that it is going to do that again. Nobody knows, but we did see it dip from $17 all the way back down to, what was that, under $10, and now we're sitting back at almost $15. So, again, I think there's a little bit more room here, but let me know in the comments below. Do you guys like these kind of videos for projects outside of gaming? Occasionally, again, we're going to stick to mainly gaming because that's what I'm most passionate about. But if you want exposure to other narratives or, other projects on Solana, if you're just bullish on Solana mainly, this is kind of the stuff I want to bring at least to your attention and, just keep it full transparency to let you guys know what I'm doing, backing up some of my stances, like I said in that video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see as far as future content. If there's other projects outside of gaming that you want to bring to my attention or you want me to do a little bit more deeper dives in for you guys, I'd be happy to do so. And I try to answer all you guys' comments. And otherwise, if you got value out of this video, if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. See you guys.